baby. Okay? No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. We scrolling.
Back up on my... I'm dealing with you.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notification bells to be notified every time that I post a new video. To all my new subscribers, hey lil bae. As you can see by the title below, we are going to be doing a little chit chat. We back on the couch. We got some couch conversations going on. It's hot outside. I got my little tank top on. If you see the rolls, don't be shy, say hey. So we are going to go ahead and chit chat about some things. I asked y'all on my Instagram. If you are not following me on Instagram, make sure that you are. I suggested some topics and I let you guys rate if you would like to hear my opinion about it. So I have about 6 topics that I'm going to discuss, and we're gonna get right into this video. First topic that I went ahead and put on my Instagram is black girl luxury. I think that there is a upside and that there's also a downside. So I think that black girl luxury is a beautiful thing, and it's a beautiful thing in the fact of we have been told for so long that we can't have certain things. We're not educated enough. We don't deserve enough money. We don't deserve a lot of things. Of course, luxury is not the end all be all, but we were told for a long time that black people don't deserve the finer things in life. They don't deserve to, you can't sit with us. So to see women of color being able to spend $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 on a bag is beautiful. For a woman of color to be able to book a flight the same day just to go get some shoes and go, it's a beautiful thing, okay? But the only downside that I see to it is that there are people out there that feel like just because I don't have what they have, or just because I don't have the latest Gucci or Bottega bag, that, you know, oh well, I'm not content with myself. But baby girl, luxury is what you make it. I saw a TikTok, and I'm gonna insert the clip. My man said, remember that being black all in itself is luxury.
One thing you must remember, that black all by itself is luxury.
Baby, okay, is a luxury. Being able to pay my rent is a luxury. Being able to put food in my fridge is a luxury. You get what I'm saying? Buying anything that you want is a luxury. Being able to get spa facials and massages twice a month is a luxury, okay? Do not let content creators or do not let influencers think otherwise. Like, baby, it's luxury to be able to go to the store and buy what you want. It's a luxury to be able to have a list of stuff that you said you're gonna get. You see something you like and you say, let me treat myself. That's a luxury. Okay, so I think that black girl luxury is a good thing, but I also think that it could be a very dangerous thing if you are not content in where you are. And we're never supposed to be too content where we are, but be grateful for what you have now, because it could be far more worse. So be grateful for what you have now, and don't let what other people are doing influence you in a negative way. We're influencers, but don't let it influence you in a negative way, like, oh, I'm just not making it if I don't have the latest Bottega bag. What? No, no. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. My next topic of discussion is going to be, is influencing oversaturated? No, I do not think that it is oversaturated. There are opportunities in this industry. I think that there are financial gains in this industry. I think this industry will probably be around for forever. It'll just change. You know what I'm saying? It'll just change. But I do feel like I may not be able to influence the people that you can influence. You could probably influence a set of people that wouldn't stunt me. I could influence a set of people that won't stunt you. So I believe that every influencer serves a different purpose. I believe every influencer has a different audience, and they have a different sound, and they have a different voice. So who I'm called to and who's attracted to my content, because my content is not for everybody, that's fine. That's fine. But there's another influencer out there who will attract them. The content that influencer makes, they may not like that. Then they come across my page and they like it. So I just think that, you know, make sure that you're doing influencing for the right reason. You got to have a passion for this, because at this rate, influencing is more tedious than my 8 to 5. Influencing is more tedious than my 8 to 5. So you got to really have a passion for this influencing, and you also have to have a certain sound with influencing, because it's not easy to get up here in front of a camera. First of all, be comfortable with yourself. Second of all, speak and be yourself to actually engage people's attention. And then thirdly, to be able, once you start getting sponsorships and deals and contracts and all that other stuff, to be able to actually influence somebody to trust your word to buy it just because you said to buy it. Baby, that's a gift. That is a gift. The gift of gab is a gift. So not everybody is able to do that. And if you are not able to do that, you might want to stick with something else. The next topic is social media ruining our generation. Our generation as in 20s, no more than 30s, and the generation before. Yeah, now don't get me wrong. There are some upsides to influencing, like the previous ones that I just gave. But with everything up, there's a down. Social media desensitized a lot of things. You have people being killed on live videos. You have people sharing those live videos. Like, does this not trouble your spirit? Does this not trouble you? And then you want to share it for somebody else to see it. Now, I get it if it's something like that's wrong and that you're trying to bring attention to it, but people who are just committing suicide on Instagram and y'all share, why are y'all sharing this stuff? That don't bother you? Or what happens when I post a status saying so-and-so passed away? What happens if their family was not told and now they have to find out that their family member passed on social media? Because I had it happen to me. It's not a good feeling. Like, it wasn't a family member, but it was somebody that I went to church with. I considered him a brother. I found out that he died on social media. And then I'm clicking and messaging around like, is this true? And they're like, yeah. What? It just didn't make its rounds to me. And I was on social media pretty early that day. Social media has desensitized us. Social media has messed up conversations. People can't even hold a solid conversation anymore because this is what we're doing. We're at the dinner table. Back in the day, back in my day, and I'm not that old, I'm 28. Back in my day, you cannot bring, and I didn't have a phone until I was like 12. You could not bring an electronic to the dinner table. You're gonna get your wig slapped off. Dinner time was family time. Dinner time was let's catch up. Dinner time is what's bothering you today. But social media, because that's all we doing is this. We just scrolling. That's all we doing is scroll. We're at dinner. Why are you on your phone? And I'm guilty of it too. I'm not talking about me. Why are you on your phone? We're at dinner. If you feel like, oh, I don't want to miss a phone call, turn your phone on sound, put it face up, and have a conversation. Can we talk about something? Instead, let's scroll when we're supposed to be spending time at the dinner table. So social media has not only ruined this generation, it's just ruining people. Like, social media can be extremely addicting, because baby, if I come across one good Facebook status, oh baby, oh, I'm scrolling. If I come across one good TikTok, oh baby, I'm scrolling. You can spend hours on this thing. Hours. Did you pray today? Did you read your word today? Did you call somebody up and say, hey, how are you today? Did you do any of that? Or are you just scrolling? So I think that social media, electronics in general, although there is some good perks, you can make a lot of money on this thing. Although toxic at times if you don't handle it right. Oh baby, you can make a lot of money with this though. But at the same time, it's a downfall of people be so stuck in here. Car accidents. How many car accidents have happened because people were not paying attention, because they felt like they could not put this down? Next topic of discussion, having too high of a standard. Can you have too high of a standard? Are your standards too high? How be ever be how? You want a sugar daddy, then baby go ahead, because the relationship is mutual. What they used to call it, sugarbaby.com, the relationship is mutual. So you know why you here. I know why I'm here. You know, don't ever let your standards be so high that can't nobody attain them. For example, I want a man, this is just an example. I want a man who makes 6 figures because I make 6 figures. I want a man that knows how to be respectable. I want a man that his hairline is not receding. I want a man who puts the toilet seat down. I want a man who picks up his laundry. I want a man that knows how to cook. I want a man that works 8 to 5. I want a man that don't got no baby mamas. I want a man that... At some point, because you have to be able to cooperate and negotiate. Like, I may not have it all together. Like, don't get me wrong, good hygiene is a must. Having your own space is a must. Having your own car is a must. Having a job is a must. Like, that's all a must. That's all. But can we work together? You know? Can we, and I'm all about people who are, I'm not saving them. I get all of that, because that's your standards. You know what I'm saying? So don't have your standards so high that can't nobody achieve it but Jesus. Don't have your standards too high, because where I lack, you might just be the person to help me. Where I stumble and fall, you might just be the person, my person, to help and uplift me. Don't have your standards too high that can't nobody reach them bad boys, not even you. Manifesting, and y'all see it on YouTube, like, don't play. Y'all see it on social media, don't play. Some of y'all do it, don't play. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I manifested my dream car. I manifested $1 million. I manifested my house. I manifested my husband. My problem with this manifestation. Do I manifest? No. Because you notice how I said, and let me just go ahead and give this disclaimer. Okay? Everybody is entitled to their own opinions. Everybody is entitled to do what they want. I am a channel based upon, one of my niches is faith. Okay, so the advice that I give is not only going to make sense, it's not only going to be genuine, it's not only going to be beneficial, but it's also going to be godly. Okay, because good advice don't necessarily mean that it's godly advice. Oh yeah, that was good, but that don't necessarily mean that it was godly, baby. And not everybody is a believer, not everybody is a Christian. That's okay. That is okay. That's fine. I'm not pushing religion on you, but I'm talking to the people who are of the same faith as me to give you a different perspective. That's all. That's all. So keep it cute in the comments, okay? Keep it cute, real baby cute. Keep it cute in the comments, okay? Keep it cute, because I'm not arguing with nobody, and I'm open to discussion. You know, I'm a very well-versed, rounded person. I'm open to discussion, but baby, at the end of the day, my opinions are my own. Ain't nobody pay me to do this, okay? Anyway, I don't manifest. And the reason why I don't manifest is because before I got into it, you notice how I said I manifested my dream car. I manifested my dream home. I manifested my husband. It's a whole lot of I and ain't enough God. That's my problem. That's my problem. And when it comes down to it, I will manifest something so hard. I will put it out there in the universe. I will put it out there in the universe. And I will ask the universe to come and pick it up. And ask the universe to bring it into fruition. And ask the universe. And did I ever stop and think, am I supposed to have this? Okay, example. I manifested my dream husband, or so I thought. I wrote it in my journal. I burnt my candle, and I said, universe, take it and manifest it. I didn't ask God, manifest your will, because scripture says, I know I'm always have something to back it up. Scripture says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these riches shall be added unto me. So before I actually sought out God, am I ready to be a wife? And if I'm not, prepare me. God, am I ready for this $1 million? Because if I'm not, prepare me. I believe in the divine timing of the Lord. I mean the divine timing of the Lord. That nothing will come too late and nothing will come too soon. Because what happens when I manifest this thing and the timing ain't right? So I manifested my dream husband, but I still got some hurt in me. I manifested my dream husband, but I still got some bitterness and unforgiveness in me. So now that I have manifested this man, it was brought too soon. It was brought on my timing and not God's timing. So now I done ran this man away because I'm lashing out on him I haven't even been healed of. I done ran him away. Now my insecurities that I have not had a chance to be able to heal myself of, now he done left me. But I manifested this because I wanted this and I felt like I deserve it. My thing with manifesting is people are too impatient. They're too impatient, waiting for it because God knows when I need it. God knows when I need it. So before I sit here and manifest my dream car, and this is not against anybody who has videos out there saying that they have done these things. Again, this is my opinion. Before I sat there and manifested my dream car, did I sit there and say, God, you know the desires of my heart? Because the word says that the Lord knows the desires of our heart. You know the desires of my heart, and you know what I want. You know what I want. And as long as it's according to your will, you're going to give it to me. As long as I do your will. As long as I seek you first. As long as I'm a good person. As long as there's so many as longs, and I can do a separate video if you guys want. Comment down below. Before I did all of that, let me seek you first. Let me pray to you first, not the universe. Because don't get me wrong, the law of attraction is real. Don't get me wrong. Because don't you know that the enemy can give you something just as well as the Lord can. And because it's in your heart, right? So because I wanted her husband, and because I'm going to manifest it, and I'm going to ask the universe to give me her husband. But little did you know, her husband whooping on her day and night. And now because I wanted her husband, and now he whooping on me. The enemy can make something look good in a package because he knows what we want as well as the Lord. So because it's in your heart, he'll bring it to you thinking that it's a miracle. For example, I know one girl, I used to follow her on Facebook, and she was saying that she was doing the yoni beads. She was doing the law of attraction. She was doing all of this stuff. She got money, she got a house, she got a car. But do you know, not too long after, her car got broken into, her car got wrecked, she lost all of her money in gambling. She had to move out of her house. She lost everything that she manifested. If God gave it to you, not only is he going to multiply what he gives you, but because he gave it to you, not only means that he knows that you're ready for it, it ain't going nowhere. If God gives me something, right, and I handle it with care and I handle it properly, and because I'm moving on his timing and not my own, baby, not only is that thing gonna be good, but it's also gonna get greater. It's gonna get greater, right? So she manifested all of that stuff and she put it out there because, I mean, everybody's talking about it. Everybody is encouraging it. Not everybody, but folks are encouraging it. Like, I chose the life that I want to live. What? I'm the director of my life. Huh? So you get to choose. Because I said I'm gonna be a millionaire and I want $1 million, I'm gonna manifest this $1 million because I want it. Did God call you to be a millionaire? Because not everybody is meant to be a millionaire. Did God call you to be an entrepreneur? Because not everybody is an entrepreneur. Did God call you to be married? Because everybody ain't meant to be married. And if they are, then baby, you got to heal some things first. I desire marriage, but I know I'm not ready for it right now. I'm not stupid. And I'm not going to spend too long on this topic, but I just want people to understand that instead of saying I manifested it and the universe manifested it, instead of saying that, first of all, get some patience. Because we're such in a popcorn generation, right? We want it now, we want it now, we want it now. The second I put it in the oven, 30 seconds, after 2 minutes, baby, I deserve it. Be patient first. And then secondly, ask God to prepare you for it. Thirdly, ask God, should I have this? Is this really mine? Is this your will for my life? That's all, that's all, that's all. And fourthly, say, God, you manifest this in your timing. Divine manifestation from the Lord. Because the enemy can make something look exactly how it is supposed to be by scripture and by God, but he tweaks it. He tweaks it, right? So now people are saying, oh, well, doesn't the Bible say write the vision and make it plain? Yeah, you're supposed to write the vision and make it plain. But then after you write that vision and make it plain, you're supposed to pray over it. And after you pray over it, you're supposed to wait on it a little while, okay? You're supposed to, Lord, you do this in your timing, not a minute too soon. Because some of us can't handle everything that we want. Ooh, that's a harsh reality. Even though we want it, don't mean that we're supposed to have it. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm a nobody. You know, I'm just sharing the revelation that I got, you know, the revelation that I was taught. I'm not brainwashed. I'm not crazy. I'm up for discussion. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear other people's point of view. You have your opinion and I have mine, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not, this ain't no cult. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking I out of it, say God, 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 God. I might do a part 2. I'll ask y'all on my Instagram. Again, don't forget to follow my Instagram. Make sure you guys comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you agree with stuff that I said, and if you don't agree, that's fine. Let's have a friendly chit chat in the comments. You know, I don't bite. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notification bells to be notified every time I post a new video, and I will catch y'all in the next one.
Back up on my